What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Roll Down Loft. I'm just in the process of feeding the birds. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick video of how the baby Higgins slash Norm Reed birds are doing, and we'll go from there. Pop the loft open just so we can get a little more light. Get some better quality video for you guys. Just a quick look at all the birds. I know it's a little filthy in here. I just haven't had time to really clean the loft out. It's been fairly cold, so scraping has been difficult. See if I can get these two little guys out here so you guys can see how they look like. I think they might end up looking like the dad. Shoot. Here's the first one. See if we can get the camera to focus. See, it has looks like it has brown feathers, and this one looks like it's gonna have some white flights. So I'm thinking it might end up looking like the dad. Dad is right here. They're kind of hungry, so they're all trying to fly on me right now, try to get some food. But let's put this guy back. Let's take a look at his nest mate. Nest mate looks about the same. It's just doesn't have any white flight feathers on it, so that's the only difference. I don't know if it's going to be a cock or hen. It's still really young, so might be a while before I find out. But you see, these guys are pretty tame when they're hungry, so get ready to feed them right here. Look at these birds. Kind of eager to feed their babies, so let's go ahead and throw some food in there. So I stated as before, I got the Homer racing pigeon eggs down here. This nest box down here, I have the Starly crossed with the Double J stuff, which was completely on accident. I don't know how it happened, but like I said in my previous video, some reason the Starly cock ended up pairing up with a single Double J hen. I think the two Starly birds are still paired up, because if you put them together, they still act like they're a pair, but for some reason the Double J bird and the Starly cock ended up laying some eggs, so I'm just going to leave them down there. I don't know if I plan to fly them or not. I might just end up giving them to one of my buddies, but for now I'm just going to let them sit on them. So I think I figured out what I'm planning to do with all my birds. I think this year I might just focus on one specific bloodline, and I think that's going to be the Double J stuff. I think I'm gonna slowly get rid of my Turner stuff. I'm just gonna keep them around just so they could train the young birds when they grow up and they start flying. I think after they start flying, I'm gonna slowly get rid of all the Turner birds. There's only one Turner bird in here that I feel like might have potential. Let's see if I can spot it. It is a, I think you would call it a red check. Somewhere in this pile. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see here. It's that guy right there. This is the only guy that I've seen that has really shown me some true potential. I've seen him roll 20 plus feet, so I think he might be worth keeping. Everything else, they're just average and they haven't shown me anything impressive, so I think they're gonna go. So that's my plan. Next year, just gonna fly straight up double J stuff. I may have like an extra Turner bird here and there, but other than that, I think that's gonna be my main focus next year. I don't have a lot of time to spend with too many families, so that's gonna be one of the families I'm gonna focus on, just because if I do need to get my hands on more of the double J stuff, I can go get some more. And I also have pretty good access to the Turner birds, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, if the double J stuff doesn't work out for me this year, I can always go back to the Turner stuff and try that stuff. But I think that is my decision for this year. I'm gonna get rid of all the other stuff, even the Starly stuff. Everything's gonna go. I'm only gonna keep the double J stuff around. So it's supposed to get pretty cold here in the next day or two. And I'm debating if I should take the 2 babies inside just for the day, just to keep them warm, or if I should just leave them out here. I think it's supposed to drop down to -20, and the high is supposed to be only like 1 degree or something. So still on the edge of debating if I'm gonna bring these babies inside for the day or not, or maybe just leave them out here. Most likely I'm gonna leave them out here, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if you guys remember, but in my very earlier videos, the 2 very first birds that I got from John Johnson, the blue check white flight and the recessive red, John actually offered to lend me the pair that bred those 2 babies. So I think this spring I'm probably gonna run to his place and grab those 2 birds and maybe breed 2 or 3 rounds out of them and give them back to John. I think John said I'm okay with keeping the cock, but I think he wants the hen back, so I think that's the plan. The cock bird is an almond bird. I believe it's a bird that was bred by Greg Fletcher. I'm not 100% sure about the hen. I think the hen might be one of John's personal birds, so I'm gonna give that one back as soon as I'm done with it. I don't know why these birds are so tame today. Usually they're not like this, but maybe they want to go outside. So that's the plan. I'm gonna bring in that pair, and I'm gonna bring in 1 more pair of the double J stuff, and that's gonna be pretty much it. A lot of these birds are gonna disappear closer to maybe May or June, so I'm gonna get rid of the 2 ruby birds. They've been really reliable birds, but I'm gonna get rid of them and just go away from them for a while. So those guys are gonna go away. The DC stuff, I only have 4 left, but I am planning to keep them around because I know they're from a really good breeder and they come from a really good family, so I'm gonna keep those guys around. These 2 are a pair of the DC stuff, and that one that just flew right there is a DC bird. And the last DC bird is this one in the corner over here. That one is actually, I don't think it's 100% DC. It's like 100%, not 100%, but it's DC crossed with something else. But I heard it performs pretty well too, so I'm gonna keep those birds around. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's the plan for this year, is just to get away from everything else, because I feel like too many bloodlines is too much of a distraction, and it's gonna be hard to get the birds to fly and roll in sync. So that's the plan. Hopefully I don't regret it. I don't think I'm going to regret it, but that's what I plan to do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm just waiting for winter to be over. As soon as winter is over, we'll clean up this loft super good, and we're gonna start hardcore breeding. I want to breed at least maybe 30 birds, no more than 30 birds. My loft can probably handle maybe like 40-50 birds, but I don't want to keep locking up the breeders every time I fry them, so I'm just gonna limit myself to maybe a total of 40 birds and maybe breed 30 birds this year. So thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you like my channel. Hit that like button if you like my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys out next time.